hosted as always by RBF Kyle.
How we doing, late entry family? We got double dose in the garage tonight. It sounds like.
I am not home. I am on the road, and I have a very, very white light that's washing me out. But
Hey, that's dedication right there.
He's
I
getting
appreciate it.
whitewashed.
Still putting in work.
I know I'm out here looking lighter than looking whiter than Kyle and Matt right now. It's
Spencer's automatic for the people out here.
crazy to see. Look, you see these luscious curls I got going on right
He's
now.
doing this for all of y'all, late entry family.
Yeah, we got first Wednesday of the
Man of
month.
the
We got
people.
Matt.
What's up? What's up?
Uh,
How's everybody doing?
man, I want to know how you're doing. You just
Hey
came back
man, I'm
from
doing good.
a trip to what was it, St. Martin?
Yeah, St. Martin in the Caribbean, bro.
Tell us about that.
Woo!
Hey man, I'm on top of the world, bro. It was honestly it was like a life-changing trip. Like it really was. Like I really encourage people to travel. I think that's definitely something that's worth spending your money on in life. It's just, you can't people can't take those experiences away from you. It just makes you a more well-rounded person and just get out and see the world and see how people live. And I think first off, it makes me appreciate the United States. I don't think we appreciate how good our infrastructure is here in the US. Just the little things like, you think about like central air conditioning and good ice machines and good refrigerations. And there were, more than a few bars where I was drinking, warm Corona.
Uh,
Um, and I'm not complaining. It's nobody's fault. It's just, it's 90 degrees out there, and they're out there with the cooler opening and closing it all night in this open air bar, right on the bay that, they're not getting it cold enough. Um, just having ice and water, at restaurants without having to pay for it. Everything there is bottled water. And on St. Martin specifically, there's no agriculture on the island. There's no flat land. It's all
really?
mountainous and hilly terrain. Yeah. So everything there is brought in on a boat, including water, and a lot of the water they rely on is from desalination plants because there's no really fresh water there. Um, in fact, the history of the island, it was like discovered a year after Columbus landed in the U.S. or he landed in St. Martin. He found the whole chain of islands down there and named them after the saints. So there's St. Martin, St. Bart's, St. Lucia, and there's the whole chain down there in the Caribbean. And they were kind of native to the Taino people that your boy Ant was talking about.
Yeah.
The Taino people who had kind of habitated all those islands in the Caribbean. They actually like left Venezuela in like canoes and stuff. And it was 1493 when the island was like founded, if you will, and it's half French and half Dutch. So there's a it's about two-thirds French and one-third Dutch. And the story behind that is they signed a treaty saying they would divide the island in half. And the Dutch representative started at the southernmost point of the island, and the French representative started at the northernmost point of the island. And they said the point where we meet is where we will draw the line across the island east to west. And they said that the guy from France had a bottle of nice Bordeaux, and he wasn't too hammered, wasn't too drunk, was able to just kind of keep walking and made more ground than the guy from Holland and the Dutch who had a bottle of gin. And they said he got hammered drunk and fell asleep and had to sleep it off. And then the guy from France just kept on walking. So that's why a little bit more of the island is French than Dutch. But through the whole island, they widely speak English. The French side was super cool, bro. Like French people are so fucking cool. Like I swear, like they just this attitude and this
That's not
swag
the
to them.
stereotype.
No,
Yeah.
it's really not. Like I'll definitely give it to them, bro. Like there was this, a couple of beach clubs that we went to. There was one that was called Kalakua. There was another one that was called Babacool, and both of those were actually on the Dutch side, but like all the employees were French, and it was definitely like an international vibe. But I will say the beaches were the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to in my life. The water was incredible, just crystal clear. Like you can just see right through it. Just pristine sand. And there's like 37 different beaches just on this one island. So
Wow.
you can go see them all if you wanted to. We probably went to at least a dozen of them. I kind of lost count after a while. Maho Beach is the beach right by the airport, and I don't know if you saw like that plane coming in on that video. If you've ever seen those videos on social media where the big planes come in right over your head, that was where that happens, which is super cool. Just watching them come in and fly in right there, and then the jet wash when they take off, that was insane because you're standing a couple, you're standing a football field away from them, and these fucking big ass turbines just get all gassed up, and like you can't even breathe because there's so much pressure in the air coming at you. You're
Really?
just getting shit whipped at you, just little rocks and sand and dust, and you're just a mess. And then you get to go jump in the ocean and just rinse off. um but we did pretty much everything you could do there. We stayed at a little Airbnb, did a car rental, and went to a bunch of great restaurants. Rainbow Cafe was a lot of fun. That's where like the girls were like dancing on the tables, and then every hour they did like a performance. They would dance on the table, and then they did shots, and they were going around, pouring shots for everybody out of this Casa Azul bottle.
Ooh.
Um, we did the world's tallest zip line. It was literally off a cliff. It was called the Flying Dutchman, and that was terrifying.
Was that on the Dutch side?
Yeah, yep. And dude, it was so high. You took a ski lift, like a chair lift, to get up to it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty incredible. I
Was
was
it
terrified. I was hugging the wall.
was it
Like,
all the way down? Like, was it one shot or no?
yeah, yeah,
How much speed did you get
Damn.
then? By
super
the end?
fast, bro. I was probably 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour.
How do they stop you then?
There's just big barriers that just like any zip line. There's just these big, big things that catch you and slow you down.
Are you going like 60 to like a full stop though? Like just
No, you slow down after a few seconds. You're probably on that zip line for like 45 seconds,
oh,
like
okay.
50 seconds. Like it's a long zip line, and just beautiful views. You're looking all out over the Caribbean. Like you can see St. Bart's, you can see Anguilla on the other side. Um, just unbelievable, awe-inspiring views. Just there. Then we did a hike another day. I was really proud of my fiance and I because we're not hikers,
No?
but no, that was a difficult ass hike. We were hiking for 3 hours through the fucking jungle.
Jeez.
We were climbing rocks, like big ass boulders. I felt like Indiana Jones out in that bitch.
Between the tan
Man,
and the beard, I would have guessed you're for sure a hiker, bro.
no, not at
Not
all,
to
Kyle.
racially profile you or anything.
Bro, I have never been on a hike in my life.
Was it never?
Never,
Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
never.
City
But
boy.
it's something I want to do. Like it was cool. Like I enjoyed it a lot. And I do like I'm glad I go to the gym and do the stair stepper because that shit was hard, man. Like, but we made it all the way to the top. It was called Pic Paradis Trail, and just had really, really beautiful views. Again, it's just at the top. But
Was it guided or was it just the two of you?
no, it was just the two of us.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
know, and you don't really know. You can't really see how far it is. You know what I mean? But we definitely we finished the whole hike. And then we went back and they had this really great little restaurant where like it was they have down there, they have these beautiful just open air restaurants where this one was just right in the middle of this farm. There were iguanas that kept jumping off the trees and just kept running into the restaurant, running around looking for scraps. And then the waitress, the French waitress, would kept coming and stomping them, trying to get them away. And got had a cheeseburger after
Wait, stomping
that.
on the lizards or stomping by the lizards?
She was just stomping like by him to chase him away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
That's
did the
funny.
ATV rides all through the island another day. So that was guided, and they like there's roundabouts all through the island, and there's two guides with you. One of them goes ahead and like just blocks traffic in the roundabout, so your whole line of ATVs could just go through there. So we were cruising on the four wheelers all over. and then they take you to like this little iguana farm. They take you to like this they called it the Moses Walk, and it's where you kind of you can walk out to this little island when the tide's low. And
Wait,
I mean, really, like I
an
said, it
iguana
was an incredible
farm?
trip. What's that?
You saying an iguana farm?
Yeah,
Like they raise them?
I want a farm
yeah,
too.
yeah. And they like just, I mean, it was like a sanctuary. I think that's what I should have said. Iguana sanctuary, maybe
What
is
is
more like
the
what it was.
because like you could tell me if it's similar or not. When I went to Aruba, also kind of in that same ish area, they were like kind of all over the place there too, but they're almost like not like super bad, but they're almost like pests. Like, you know what I mean? They're like they pop up when you
Yeah,
see them at
yeah,
restaurants, stuff
Invasive.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
what do they have a farm for?
I mean, it's like I said, it's like a sanctuary. They just had a whole bunch of them just that they were taking care of, and they would give you a little
Basically
stick
become pets.
with some leaves, yep, and you would just go feed them. Then they let you hold them.
But
There was
they're
probably
not
20,
like
30 of them.
enclosed though, right?
What's that?
They can just kind of come and
No.
go though.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Yeah,
Okay,
they weren't like in pens or anything like that.
it's an iguana feeding station.
Yeah, pretty much. And I really think
Basically,
the way I think it worked is I think the company that owns the ATV tour thing took you to all their little businesses along the way, so they could get you a little
Oh,
money along the way. Because they took us to a beach where we had lunch at one of this little, I think it was Pirates Cove, little beach bar. Um, so I mean, you could go there and really go on the cheap, and like if you wanted to like only go for like a grand, maybe $1,500, and eat for your week, you could go to all the little lolos. They call them lolos, and they're on the French side up on Grand Casse. And like the whole strip is just all these little local restaurants that are making good fresh food, ribs, fish. The fish was incredible. um I really ate like a king down there for a week, bro. That lobster was, we went to a place called Astra,
yeah.
and it was a saltwater like bay. It was called Simpson Bay, where the restaurant was, and they just had a whole dock that went was like attached out into the bay, and then they had another section that kind of fenced in, but it was just a bay of water, and they had all these lobsters running around in the salt water,
The
and then
picture or the video that you showed me, that lobster looks humongous.
thing was giant, bro. It was the biggest lobster out there. I was like, I want that one. Give me that one, bro. And they weigh it, and then they cut it right in half, and then they threw it on the grill. It took about an hour to grill it, and then they bring you your sides, and man, we ate that whole lobster, and it was amazing.
Was it one for
uh,
the both of you, or you guys each had
yeah,
one?
we shared it. I mean, it was a 5 pound lobster, bro. I can't eat 5 pounds of lobster. I couldn't even eat that much if I tried, bro.
It was so I wanted to ask you about that. Did they have them like enclosed there? Like how do they keep them up
Yeah,
there?
it was like a pen built around it, but it was just like a net. Like it was just a really fine mesh net, so they couldn't get out. But it was
Mm,
just the same water from the bay.
gotcha. Okay.
mm,
And that was, like I said, that place was called Astra. That place was really good. We found a little Italian restaurant there called Roma that was, man, had amazing Italian food. It felt like I was literally in Italy. Like it
How
was
was
like it was so. We found a lot of good places.
how was the weather when you were there? I remember like
It
when
was it was really good. I mean, it rained a couple days, but when it rains, like even we had a beach day where it was kind of raining, but it would rain for like 5 minutes. Like the cloud would come over you, and then it would rain, and then it would blow by, and it'd be done.
I was in Aruba before, I remember thinking that it was like what I could imagine is like the perfect weather. Like it was like warm with a little breeze. And I was back in high
Yep.
school before I had, before my age caught up to my back. But we had like a balcony on our like hotel, and I slept on it every night because the weather was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
yours like that
Yeah. It
too?
was very similar. Like it got a little chillier in the evenings, but I would
Did,
highly recommend going down there.
did they
It was
try to sell
night.
you a timeshare?
What's that?
Did you get any timeshare pitches?
Timeshare pitches? No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Like I said, since we just did the Airbnb, we didn't. Nobody really talked to us, bro. We were just out there doing our thing. I just felt like one of the people. There were a lot of situations because we were just driving. Like we didn't have a guy, we didn't have a taxi driver, and there was a lot of situations where like when I'm driving in the car and the GPS is taking me places, I'm looking around like, should I really be here? Because I mean, there's just like in a lot of places you're gonna visit, there's in the contrast to the nice luxury, there's just extreme poverty.
Yeah,
Um, when we were on the ATV tour, my girl was gagging because we were driving right by an open air sewer, and she, smelled like shit. And I pointed out to her, I said, "You see that green water flowing down the side of the road? That's an open air sewer from this neighborhood right here." Like, and she had
yeah.
never seen that shit before. And I was like, I've seen that shit before in a few places, but
That was
and
that was like
it's got a sad history too, man. I mean, the people were enslaved. It was a big stop for the salt trade, actually. They still
mm,
have the salt ponds there. The water is extremely salty too, and even when you're in the ocean, like it hits you really like if you get it in your mouth, you're like, ugh.
yep.
Um, and like it was the slaves would just go out into this salt pond with buckets, and they would just squat down and fill up 2 buckets full of salt and just take them out and let the water evaporate, and that was what they exported from that island, because like I said, the land's too high and too hilly and stuff to like do anything else with it. They couldn't grow sugar cane, they couldn't do anything like that there, so they use salt.
That was something too that like I had learned about. Yeah, when I was went down there too, like for Aruba, we like stayed like on a resort basically, but we left at one point so that we could go out to the ocean to do like red jet skis. And that trip, yeah, is once you get out the resort, when you go into somewhere else, like you said, extreme poverty, and
Yeah.
it's like it's a weird feeling because it's like, man, I'm down here. I'm obviously doing a little better than this. I'm over here on your land with all the luxury to offer that you're not getting, and then I'm like passing you guys. Like it, I felt like a level of guilt with it. Like I was 17. There was nothing I could do about it. You know what I mean? But it definitely hits you weird. Where it's like I'm down here on your property, enjoying the fine things that your country has to offer, and you're living in fucking squalor. Like,
Hmm.
it definitely hits you
Hmm.
weird, yeah.
It does for
Yeah, and then
sure
I don't
in a
think
situation
that
like that.
I personally don't feel a guilt over it. I understand that feeling. I get it, but I also feel that like I've worked my ass off for the ability to do that. Like, and I'm not saying that anybody in those other countries isn't working hard either, but
Well, the
like
good part
I,
about
I've
like
earned the
they
right to
love
do
us
that.
coming down there too, though,
Yeah,
because we
and I do
got
so
tip
with respect.
culture. We pay
I
well.
don't,
Like not
yeah, I don't
all of
litter.
us,
I
but
don't,
right. But a lot of us will come down there. And, yeah, we provide. Like for the people who are working the hard jobs there year round.
Mr.
Like
Economy is here.
yes,
tourist
100%.
season is where they bank.
And you're
Um,
right, Kyle. I tip well down there. I
yeah,
take care of people that take care of me, man.
I mean,
for
I
sure.
get that feeling though, like, even I remember, like, when Lex and I went to Vegas, right? And we were, walking along, like, the Strip, and I'm looking at all the different stuff, and there's people walking around, right? You got the big old fucking huge alcoholic drinks that you walk around with. Everyone's shopping, everyone's spending their money all on the Strip, right? That's what it's there for. And I turn and look behind me, and people are damn near walking over this fucking homeless person that's laying like passed out on like on the walkway. And I'm like, like you said, like I've worked hard to be able to come to Vegas to do this, but it's still the juxtaposition of like money to spend versus sleeping underneath the people walking around spending money. It feels so bizarre to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not our home.
it's a dog
Even
eat dog world, Spence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been
Shit,
to
bro.
Belize. I've been to Belize 3 times in my life, and all 3 times were for not for vacation. It was for like mission trips with the church I grew up at. So like same thing as Spence. Like I was in high school, didn't necessarily have control over it. I mean, my parents gave me the choice to go or not, and I agreed every time. But for 7 or 8 days, you're in the slums of everything with the locals, and you're sleeping in like a bed that has like scorpions and cockroaches that you have to like kill in like before you go to bed, like can't drink the water, like all the stuff you can't do there, but like yeah, just like you're staying in a dog crap hotel and like going to a church that just basically just has four walls, and you're like bringing sports equipment and like fellowship to the community and like things like that for a week. And then at the end of that week, every time
You
they
get to
give
go
you two
home.
days. No, they give you 2 days at like a paradise spot in Belize.
Nice.
So like, and like, if you want to talk about guilt, like at the end of the week of just like being in the slums and like so much gratitude, then they're like, all right, now let's go meditate in front of the sunset in the Caribbean Ocean, or the sunrise in the Caribbean Ocean. Like, I don't know, like
I bet that was
it felt,
crazy. Because
it
you're
was,
like Matt and I are driving by and seeing this shit. You're literally living in it with them to see
yeah,
exactly how bad it is. Yeah, that's got to be
yeah.
wild.
It was, and it like, yeah, the conundrum of the switch up always felt weird to me. Like I did feel like we should have just gone home. That would have been better if we would have just all been like, now you get to go back to your cushy, normal lifestyle and remember what happened. Which there was still that was still there, like, and that gratitude of I'm not going to turn the TV on tonight because like, or like whatever, just little things you could do like that you could remember like what you have, and should be grateful for. I'm gonna go knock on the neighbor's door and go play baseball instead. Um,
And
but yeah,
what's different, Matt, with you too, I think from your experience versus ours is that both of us that happened when we were in high school. So we weren't even like working or anything yet. Like for you, you're like, like, yeah, I've worked very hard to be able to afford this lifestyle and stuff. All I did was blessed to be born where I was to who I was. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I think that empathy probably hits a little bit differently as a teenager,
for
seeing
sure.
something like that for the first time. You know what I mean?
But you know what? You're just
yeah,
a traveler, man. You're just circumnavigating
no,
the
for
globe,
sure.
man. I mean,
And
that's your duty.
yeah,
That's your duty as a man is to travel the world, see what's out there. Like I said, just
and
see how people live.
that's what I'll
And
say from back then, and even like my time as an adult in Mexico, is the locals do like, and I know they love us because they know we're like, we're the ones paying them, like because they're working for us in a sense, because we're
yeah,
staying there. But
we're coming to
yeah,
see their
see, like
land. We're
the
coming
same
to
way
see their
you would put your
lifestyle.
customer voice on to sell a phone or whatever, like, um, yeah, it's,
And as long
but
as you're respectful, you what
they
is it?
love
Tread
when we're
lightly,
there.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, tread
like,
lightly. You don't like I said, I don't go and cause trouble. I did actually like help a guy get away from the cops. The
What?
streets are so narrow and
Wait,
there
tell
was a
this
street
story.
there was a street that's one-way street and there's cars parked on both sides of you. So there's no possible way to get in and out of there. And there's all the bike drivers down there are crazy. They say bike life or no life. They're lane split and they just honk at you and go like they are insane. They swerve at you and then swerve around. But the when I was leaving, the guy that was driving us from the rental car place told me that on the French side they're trying to crack down on all these guys on these bikes. So I'm just sitting there driving, just trying to look for where I'm going, just trying not to hit anything. And then all of nowhere, this fucking bike swerves by me. And then there's all these people that were like sitting outside in front of their houses, and sitting outside in front of this restaurant that all just start cheering for the bike and cheering them on. And the next thing I know, I look in my rearview mirror and the cops are right behind me. So I try to like pull over to the left just a little bit so they could get around me, but I didn't pull over enough. So they just were stuck behind me. So they just like honked at me. So I pulled back and pulled up a little further and pulled back over to the left so they could get around me. And then there's four cops in a Subaru, and I'm just like, sorry, guys, sorry. I'm like shitting my pants, thinking they were about to pull me over like I did something. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on, man? But we helped the guy get away because there's no way they caught the guy on the bike. I'm sure he dipped and went cut into an alley and was gone. But like I
Man,
said,
just
I
help
aided
help the
his
serial
escape.
killer of St. Martin escape.
No, he was probably had some weed on him or something. Somebody was trying to sell me some weed. A lot of people were trying to sell me weed, but like they were like 60 for an eighth, 120 for a quarter. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking with you, bro. I'm from Michigan, man.
I say
I'm
it's like
straight.
2005 prices.
I'm
Holy
straight,
shit.
bro. I'll hit my little vape and eat my gummies and I'll smoke when I get home.
You hold on, time out. You brought a fucking Brittany Griner? You brought a
You
fucking
wasn't going to Russia.
I wasn't going to Russia.
how the fuck did you how did you pack it?
We didn't even go through customs. We didn't even go through an X-ray with the bags, bro.
But I'm saying, like, put us all in game, man. How did you get the
I
vape?
took it out of the box and just threw it in my cosmetic bag, my little toiletry bag.
That was it?
Yeah, just the disposables. I threw like 7 of those bitches in there.
Damn.
And then I took like 20 packs of gummies and I just put them all in an Incredibles gummy vitamin box bottle and just took a bunch of fucking gummies.
White people have no fear, man. People have no fear. I'd be terrified of some shit like that.
They're just my vitamins. What do you want from me?
I don't think Trump's making the call to get my black ass back from Aruba.
And I think
get a job down there.
Yeah.
Like to the Caribbean, to like Mexico, to Jamaica. I took weed to Florida on a plane. Like so I mean, I don't know.
How?
I put it in like a cigar box, a bunch of pre-rolls.
What the fuck? Okay. Hey. I remember.
Hopefully the fans ain't watching this fucking late entry family.
100K views, we know we're fucked.
I know, bro.
All the feds are gonna be on blast.
We might have to delete this episode.
I was just watching a clip earlier. I don't know what comedian it was. It was some comedian on like a podcast, and he was talking about how he brought his weed vape on the plane with him, and he was in the bathroom, and he hit it, and then tried to like blow it down the toilet when he flushed it, and that motherfucker sent the fire alarm off.
That's some dumbass shit. See, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's some dumbass shit. You're gonna be on the no-fly list doing some shit like that. They will not let your ass on a plane.
Well, that's the thing too. Even like going like from state to state that it is legal in the U.S. The TSA is federal and it's federally illegal still, so you could be going.
Yeah, but TSA has a don't touch policy on it. TSA is trying to make sure you don't have a fucking bomb in your fucking bag, bro. Like,
yeah, they don't pertain to.
I'm not fucking with your gummies or your weed.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about me. I one time when coming back from Aruba, right? We got back to the U.S.
He brought a little weed.
No, I didn't. We got back to the U.S., bro, and again, 17 at the time. Out of my whole family, they pulled me to be randomly selected.
Yeah.
For my first flight ever. They pulled
that
my
always happens
it's
to me
just
too.
Like it goes back to what you said. You're racially ambiguous, dude.
Right. So
like,
they wanted to ask you what's your ethnicity.
Right, no, that ass. It was, like that seems.
So what are you, man?
Civil War. What kind of American are you? But I mean, I've got bad luck like that. Like I went to Canada when I was 19, I think, with 2 of my friends. 2 white boys went to Canada for New Year's, and it was.
That was your first mistake.
You keep making yourself the darkest in the room.
Shit, my dad was darker than me in this Aruba trip.
But he ain't racially ambiguous. Anyway,
we I don't know if I've told this story before, but this scared the shit out of me. But it was my friend and then his friend, and so his friend was driving, and we got to his house, and then we got to his car, and we left, he took. I think he and his dad had gone like hunting over the weekend, so he took his shotgun out of his car, put it inside. I'm like, okay, thank God you didn't drive over the border with that, motherfucking Mister. Almost forgot. So we get to the border, right? They look at all of our shit. They said, go ahead and pull off over there for us. I'm like, I've never heard of this before from anyone I've heard go to Canada. So we pull off. It's basically like. It's not, but it looks like a parking garage almost. And we go down. So we're off the street, away from everybody, building around us. There's nobody that can see us. And fucking the agents come over, bro, and they're being quick, direct, and blunt with us. They're like, we need to see your IDs. Now, my phone at the time was one of those ones that had like a case that had my ID in it. I'm trying to open it and slide it out, and I can't get it out. So I'm panicking, trying to get my fucking ID out of this bitch. They're like, hurry up. Fucking get out of the car. So I get out. They start tearing the fucking car apart, searching it. And I'm like, I don't know the friend whose car we're in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? They opened the trunk up. Buster took the fucking shotgun out of the car, did not take the shotgun shells out of the car. They find the shells, and I hear one guy talk to the other guy. He's like, if I find a gun in here, I swear. Oh, and I was like, and so he comes over to us and is like, okay, fucking whose car is it? Fucking the friend of the front over here, fucking damn near shaking. I'm fucking shaking. I don't know these people. I'm black in Canada with 2 white boys on New Year's. I'm like, oh God. They asked me, so what is this? Of all the things this guy could have said, he said, a mistake. I was like, bro, why did you not say anything else? I was like, we're going to prison. So they searched the car and then they sent us inside this building. Now, I think inside the building that we're about to get fucking locked up. Eventually, they talked to us. They looked at some of our paperwork. They sent us on their way. But I
Now
never
I'm starting to
thought I
think
was.
you're lucky they were white. I'm starting to think you're lucky they were white.
That's probably why I let you off.
I don't know, bro. All I know, I was
No,
terrible.
that is.
So all of this to say, between those two experiences, I don't like pushing my luck with shit because it seems like I keep getting fucking searched.
How do you
Just have
the shells?
Lexi take that shit, bro. Just put it in Lexi's suitcase.
Would you believe it or not? We fucking went to Vegas one time. She vacuum sealed a few nugs of weed and flew with that shit.
Yeah, she's
We
fine.
got to the fucking hotel. She said, "Don't be mad. Pull that shit out." And I almost lost my mind.
Yeah, bro. She's got it.
I was
She's a
furious.
G. That's my girl. Shout out to Lexi.
It's domestic. She's white. It's all good.
Okay.
Shout out to Delta Airlines as well. Got us there safe. Getting back safe. Appreciate y'all, Delta.
Hey, shout out your
Always-
security as well, by the way.
Yeah, always looking out for us. TSA, appreciate y'all.
Oh shit. Y'all some wild boys.
Anyway,
Kyle, you do anything fun?
No, I ain't got. Well, I did have one fun thing. Tony and Katie, shout out Blue Collar Girls. Their daughter Brinley is just under 12 weeks away from her due date, and so we just had the baby shower on Sunday. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, just excited to be an uncle. That's basically it.
That's
Uncle
really
Kyle.
Uncle Kyle, dude. Can't wait.
I saw Spiderman.
Did you?
Brand new day. I've been a brand new nigga since last Thursday.
How was it?
I'm not going to give any spoilers away or anything like this. All I'm going to say is I really, really, really appreciated it. Toward the end of the movie, I was like, I wish I could watch this again for the first time. Because I've seen the Odyssey now too. I saw the Odyssey earlier. Odyssey I thought was fantastic. I feel like the rewatch value on it is going to be just as good. I've now wound up seeing Spider-Man a second time over the weekend for a birthday party. And it wound up being just as good the second time too. So
Did you see the Odyssey in the 70mm IMAX?
No. Did you?
I have tickets September 12th to see it in the 70mm.
Where?
In Grand Rapids.
Oh, they got a 70 there?
Yeah. There's only like 40 of those theaters in the world.
And there's not one close
in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
There's not one close to me. So
come up to GR.
I might have to see that. It would be worth it. Amazing.
Yeah, if you're gonna go see one, I think this is it. Because it was filmed entirely in that format. Like he cut and spliced the film like old school. Like
yeah, I would like to do that. That would be cool.
I think it's worth it. They said it's like 4 times the resolution of, or maybe I think it's 3 or 4 times the resolution of like a normal 4K digital IMAX.
Well, I've seen like a side-by-side picture of like the 70mm and like what I saw. And I do wish that I had seen it like that.
I think I might go see it sooner. I think I want to see it like digital here in Kalamazoo first, and then I'll go. I want to see it first before I go see it in that, just to kind of just get a baseline of it.
I would hold.
I think that no matter which way you see it, it's better than I don't know if you guys saw this shit made the news, bro. During a filming of this, they had to evacuate the fucking movie. Let me read this exactly how it's written from the fucking New York Post. The entire theater evacuated during Spider-Man screening due to moviegoers' uncontrollable bout of rotten flatulence. Somebody was ripping ass in there so bad they had to evacuate the theater.
That's a rough day, man.
It's literally like you see pictures of it. It's like 30 people out in the fucking lobby.
It's like
a Spiderman out there.
I could just see like a Onion video or whatever where Robert Pattinson is actually the person, like he's in a disguise and he was the person trolling the whole time.
I'm just
in the
wondering
theater.
if they went to Taco Bell before the movie or something.
They got that stomach parasite.
They had the cyclosporiasis.
Bro, can you imagine how bad and how many farts there have to be for you to not be able to sit through it for a movie?
A lot.
Like that, dude.
Yeah, a lot, bro.
There's a lot of protein in that diet.
They probably need to ban that guy from the movie theater, bro.
Like you can never come back, sir.
Not allowed to see
Unless
a movie.
You have a colostomy bag, you are not allowed in here.
You're gonna have to be a streaming king from now on, bro. You'll be watching this shit at home. Oh, guys, bitch.
Gosh.
Stanking up the theater.
And like at what point do you not leave? If it's so bad that like people like 10 rows behind
just go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Like, hey, my bad, guys. I'm gonna head out.
It had to be in his pants or her pants. Whoever.
Probably shit his pants.
It had to be, they definitely shit themselves. Like there's no doubt.
And then you gotta try to sneak out of the theater too. Like, oh, what is that smell? Can you believe somebody?
Oh God. You're like holding your ass running out of there. Like, I can't believe whoever did that.
I can't believe somebody did that.
Trying to play it off.
Oh my goodness.
How do you segue out of this one, DD?
Well, we're gonna speaking of things that stink, I need to show you all this video. I saw this posted on Twitter, and the person who had quote tweeted it said, "I implore you to please watch this or unmute this." So I did. I need to share this with y'all.
I don't like where this is going.
All right.
No,
the caption on this is the worst national anthem rendition ever.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? So proudly we hailed at the twilight.
I'm about to take a knee, bro. Turn it off.
Oh my God.
Where's
Kaepernick?
Bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the
Give me a filter. Give me a filter, bro.
We're so gallantly streaming.
Is this at a Tigers game?
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
This has gotta be an edit, bro. This has gotta be like my Snapchat filter. You do the alien voice.
Still there. Oh.
I don't think I need to make y'all listen to the rest
Oh
of
my God, bro.
Yo,
it's so painful.
I thought that was Matt starting to sing.
That's so painful.
Oh,
That was so bad. Martha and the Vandellas. Martha, you gotta hang them up. Martha,
that just gave me a headache, dude.
No mas.
That was ass.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like it's
impossible to listen to.
Somebody said even the flag wanted to hide. Bro,
like, how does nobody go cut her off? Just tell her to stop.
Disrespectful. You can't cut her off while she's singing to the flag.
Man, shit. I'd have cut her off. Her voice is disrespectful to the flag, damn it.
I want to know, like, I would think that this goes through clearance in order to get to these. Like,
you like audition for singing a national anthem somewhere?
And we're like, yeah,
let's go with her. Yeah,
that's the one.
Saying, this got to be fake, bro. There's no way. I don't know. Oh, see does that? That's hilarious.
Which one of you was
you got it, Kyle. That was Kyle.
I'm banging, dude.
You sounded just like her. That was indistinguishable. I thought that the video started playing again. Hey, some people were saying that was trending. People were saying like, "Hey, Fergie can rest now." Like, you remember that when she did the
Was she the one
All-Star
that forgot the
All-Star?
words and shit?
And she was singing to do the NBA All-Star, and they were the Draymond and all the players were trying not to laugh. Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
People in
because
the
she
crowd,
messed it up. Yeah.
they
And she
they
could.
zoomed
She
the
her
people.
pitch.
Huh?
She was a little pitchy. That's all. Sorry. Go ahead.
No,
She
you're
was
good.
bad.
They should, bro. It was terrible. It was god
Trash.
awful, and so is this.
Trash.
It was horrendous, dog. Horrendous. I could not believe that. And yeah, I want to know how you get these. Like, can
Where do you
anyone
find these
do-
people?
I gotta think that who told her that she could sing?
I mean, she probably could sing back in the day.
Oh, this is
That's
just
Martha Reeves. It's from Martha and the Vandellas. She could sing back in the 60s, but that
Wait,
was 60 years ago.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Who's Martha and Vandellas?
It's
This is
Martha
why-
and the Vandellas.
Did
We might
they
be
make
getting
something
got
I should be
here.
aware of?
I mean, it was just she was like in the Motown kind of thing, Motown time frame.
Oh.
Came out of Detroit in the 60s.
Spencer's like, we should cut this.
So this would be like the equivalent of like watching oh my god, the way that I have my hair parted right now, I just look down, it look like I'm bald. Look at this.
It's like you're wearing a wig.
Oh my god.
I am not bald. This is the way that my hair is parted. I looked down, I was like, holy shit.
There you go. See? Dancing in the streets.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she could sing. I swear, dude.
Well,
That
she
had
could
to be
sing
one of
60
those
years
voice
ago.
filters or
So this
something.
would be like the equivalent of like watching like Jordan try to dunk and just like blowing his ACL and his Achilles.
Something like that.
Okay.
I think, dude. I think somebody edited that. I don't think that sounded that bad.
No, it's real. You saw the people in the crowd, bro. The people in the crowd were trying not to laugh.
I don't know. That just feels wrong. That just did not feel real. That was crazy.
Yeah. Do you think that it's more disrespectful to allow that to continue or to cut it off?
Damn.
To
I
let
mean,
it
you gotta-
continue.
Yeah, you gotta let it. I think you gotta let it continue. You got like at that point, you're not gonna cut her mic off. Like, just let you agreed to this.
Yeah,
You
like, hey,
signed
sorry,
on without.
You're slandering this right now. You're doing a disservice to our country. Please stop.
Please stop.
We'll pay you the full amount. Just please stop singing.
We've asked her to stop singing out of respect for America. Oh.
Okay, speaking of a different type of sound, I have one more video to show y'all. Did you guys know that Tyga is making new music under the alias Starface? Starface, which is like the $ for the S. I'm gonna show this to y'all. We're gonna listen to a clip real quick, see what you guys think.
I think Tyga needs to go away. I don't think I need to hear it to tell you that.
No, you need to hear it.
What's his name now?
Starface.
It's like when Starface did
Starface.
his alter ego on SoundCloud for a little bit.
All right, do y'all want to hear Freezing or Gave You Racks?
Neither, but pick one.
Let's go to Freezing. Look at the way he look right here. Let's check out Freezing. If I get hit with an ad,
Vintage is cool for cars.
Oh, you knew it.
a T-Mobile ad, no less.
That's insane.
Oh, that's insulting.
All right, here we go.
Copyright.
What is this garbage?
Why you acting freezing? Went to in the middle of the July heat. Looking for a reason, yeah. You ain't cold.
Bro.
Left me out here standing on my own.
Yes, Matt.
Bro.
Tiger in the fish.
Yes, Matt.
What is this pop bullshit, bro?
The whole song.
No more
That wasn't even like the hook.
Check in the mirror for the ghost of you. Freezing, why you acting freezing? Winter in the middle of the July heat.
I just actually got a text. He's actually about to audition for the reboot of Grease. So this is why he came out with this album.
Wow, dude.
That's insane.
You
Yes,
talk
thanks.
about falling off, man.
I don't hate it.
I hate it. I think it's absolute garbage. I think it's drivel.
I think he sounds like Khalid.
But like, you're not Khalid, bro. You're Tyga.
Yeah, the switch up is wild. I mean,
But he's not Tyga either. He's Starface.
Yeah, Starface needs to go the fuck on.
It said Tyga on the video. It said Tyga on the video. He's like, if I don't put my old name on this, I'm never gonna sell tickets.
Well,
so
yeah.
he's putting his old name on it.
Wow. I mean, that's all I could say is wow. That was pretty bad, bro.
I don't hate the music. It's just
I hate that shit.
I don't want to hear.
It's supposed to be like an 80s pop, like Scarface, like type, like vibe, I guess.
Starface.
No, Scarface. I'm saying Starface. It's all right, fuck. But yeah,
I just don't know, like who gives these people record deals? Like, who greenlit that one, man?
So hold on, let me ask you this: if you heard that for the first time and you didn't know it was Tyga, you wouldn't.
I would still say it was garbage.
I would not think it's buns. I would think
it's pop.
Damn, that's a bop.
No, it's pop garbage. That's what I would say. Let me see what
that is. And then
you not like pop
Tyga?
You not like pop in general, Matt?
No.
Oh,
all right.
No.
I mean, I guess
first time I'm gonna say
it.
Grandpa Matt up in this bitch.
Like,
no, shit! I'm offended. He's like, "How dare you ask me that?"
No. My
I mean, I liked pop
back in
the 90s when I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? But not anymore. No, I feel like it has no soul. That music has no soul, bro. It's just all electronic, all auto tune. Him pretending he can sing. The man can't sing. He's just using auto tune to manipulate the pitch of his voice. Like,
I'm less inclined to argue with you about this Starface shit than I am pop in general. Like, you don't enjoy any pop? There's no pop artist you like?
No.
I feel sorry for you. You know why this shit's called pop? Because it's popular.
See, like, I mean, it depends, bro. I mean, I guess you could call Drake pop. I like some Drake.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
You ever hear Quinn 92, Michigan State grad?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's pop for sure.
So you never liked any like Katy Perry songs?
But I don't like it very much. No.
Lead songs?
No.
Never. No.
Not really.
No Justin Bieber ever?
No.
I'm so 2008. You so 2000 and late.
I still listen to the Doobie Brothers, bro.
Matt just gets in the car and he's like, "It's gangster rap or nothing."
That's right. Either Rick Ross or the Doobie Brothers.
Or ba-doom, ba-doom.
Steely Dan. I like Steely Dan.
I gotta. While we're on
I'm not listening to Barbershop Quartets, Kyle. Fuck yourself, bro.
Hey, while
that's what I envisioned. You get in the car and it's just like boom,
boom, boom, boom.
While we're talking about music, though, I got a confession for y'all.
Anyway,
I have a real confession for you guys.
Okay, these are my confessions.
It's taken a few years for Michigan to put its grasp back on me and start trying to pull me back. But listen, it's summertime, and I, as a black man, have a confession, bro. I have been listening to country music.
Oh my God.
Not Shabuzi, not Darius Rucker. I've been listening to fucking Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
Yep. You're a tourist in Michigan now. That's how you like you're this is how you
well,
know
I feel like summertime in Michigan, like, you know what I mean? I was around a lot of people that would be playing country and stuff. I used to like that then, but something recently, Morgan Wallen, and I've been listening
country music is like nails on a chalkboard to me. I can't take it.
Are you telling me you're separating the art from the artist?
I've been having some internal struggles over that, Kyle. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, though, right? This is what makes country music so difficult for Black people to get into, right? Because you just listen to it a little bit and you're like, oh, this is kind of some hits. Once you turn on country music, it's a countdown until you find this shit.
Racist.
And I found it on day like 3 or 4. Where your wallet has a song, it's called Don't We? And he's talking about living in like a small town and like, this life isn't like for everybody, and we got different stuff here. It's small town shit. And here we go for it. Verse 2 or 3, and Don't We? Not everybody takes off their hat, stands for the flag that them boys overseas got on their sleeves.
Oh.
Here we go. I know
bitching about Kaepernick.
Over here, we stand for the flag. We don't want to be around the inner city, folks. I was
take me back to God's country.
I just don't know why people are so afraid of what they don't understand.
I don't understand why people like are willing to like. If people had listened to Colin Kaepernick at all for any amount of time, they'd have understood what that was about. Instead, it's like, no, you disrespected the flag, and now 7 years later, we're still going to be talking about it. When you come to our town, you stand up for the flag.
So a guy at a football game took a knee during the national anthem. What's the big fucking deal? You know what I mean? Like,
and they've been talking about it for years. But
exactly.
This is
and I think in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all, bro. Like, maybe, and that's his American right to fucking with freedom of speech to be able to do that as well. So like, I just don't see what people are up in arms about with that. Like, I have all the utmost respect for our military.
Same.
But I feel like Colin still had every right to do that shit, and people that vilify him for it can go fuck themselves, in my opinion.
Man, you know what else is crazy too? Talking about the finding the shit in the country songs, and this is the last thing I have to say about it.
There's a lot of code in there, bro. You gotta read between the lines.
Well, sometimes the lines are right there, brother.
Right.
Everyone's heard the song "Beer from Our Horses," right? Whiskey for my man, beer for my horse. That song? Okay, I think everyone's heard that. Y'all ever actually went and listened to the lyrics of the song? Let me read a few of them for you. Grandpappy told my pappy, back in my day, son, a man had to answer for the wicked that he'd done. Take all the rope in Texas, find a tall oak tree, round up all them bad boys, hang them high in the street. For all the people to
see.
For all the people to see.
What?
Yes. This whole song is like that. There's one more little line in here I wanted to hit y'all with.
Exposed to an old country.
I don't know how they get away with shit like that back then.
Have y'all ever heard Bo Burnham? Bo Burnham did like a Every Man's Country song on one of his comedy special. And it's basically talking about how they all pander to. He talks a little bit about their racism, but he mostly talks about how they sing about like working on a ranch and this and that from their private jet and this. I don't know. It's a very funny ass video. Anybody listening, if y'all haven't seen it, go watch it.
Well, I've been saying this for a while. I think Helen and I might have talked about this off camera before. I truly believe that country music has the lowest bar of entry as far as making something that sounds as good as everything else in the genre. And so I'm saying this on Wednesday, August 5th. I am going to take a beat from a country song and I am going to write lyrics over it and I'm going to record it. And at some point we will listen to Spencer's version of country. And
hey, can I feature? Can I feature?
Spencer's Hick Hop.
Hick Hop. I
want to feature on that shit, dude.
I think it's so easy. You just talk about the flag and a truck and a dog, some beers,
literally,
maybe some fishing.
Let me know if you need help, like writing the song, bro. I got you.
We can make it together. I want to hit y'all with one more excerpt from Beer from Our Horses, and we'll move on. We got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds, too much corruption and crime in the streets. It's time the long arm of the law put a few more on the ground.
Oh my
Them
God.
all to their maker, and he'll settle them down.
Jesus Christ.
Where was this guy from?
Bro, this is freaking Toby Keith.
Is he from Texas? Where's this guy from?
I have no idea. It's Toby Keith
That's
and
some
Willie Nelson.
pretty awful shit, bro.
Toby Keith and Willie Nelson, dog. The first verse is about lynching people.
Willie Nelson's like, I was high when I wrote that.
Come on, Willie.
So,
Peace and love, Willie.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed some of this Morgan Wallen, some of this country music. I gotta say, Been By Now, that song is a banger. But again, every time I feel like I want to dip my toes in some country, it's like a few days until I find some bullshit that sends me back to rap.
You know, you got to check out is Gary Clark Jr., bro.
Who's that?
Man, just check him out, bro. He's a badass black guitarist, bro, from Texas.
Okay.
He's more like rock and roll than country, I would say, but he's got some kind of country influences, but he's got some R&B influence, like jazz, blues. Gary Clark's badass.
Okay.
I'm surprised you never heard of him, man. Gary Clark Jr.
I'll have to look him up.
He's somebody I would love to see live because so much of what he does is just so much of that improv, jazz, blues, like on the guitar, where, you know, his band's just playing to the rhythm, you know, and just you got a simple drum beat and the bass line, and, you know, he just plays his guitar to it. But he's a genius. He's a phenom. He's been playing since he was a kid.
Gary
Really
Clark.
cool story. Yeah.
I'll have to look him up.
You know, black dude from Texas just breaks the whole trend, bro.
Matt, you want to hit us with your Matt's minutes, and then Kyle will do his questions, so we can get on out of here.
Yeah, bro. I got a good one this week, I think. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Weekend at Bernie's 3 that's been going on with Mitch McConnell over the last month or so, but old Mitch, you know, has and you know, I'm not going to prey on anybody's downfall. I'm sad that he's experiencing health issues, but my main beef with Mitch. Yeah.
This is something that I've gotten into some people. Are you just saying that, or are you genuinely sad?
I am genuinely sad. I don't wish ill will on anybody. I don't wish bad health on anyone because I feel like that's just bad karma. The people that were like excited about Lindsey Graham dying, I don't think that's something to be excited about. Like, you know, I still think it's somebody died. You know what I mean? That's somebody's, you know, child, somebody's, you know, family. And I just think that you should all have that respect for human life. But I mean, old Mitch, aside from the Orange Man, he could drop dead. He's the only exception. But Mitch is 84. And we're just continuing to live in a country that's just run by these people that are just clinging to power, and they're not even able to facilitate it. Like, he's missed dozens of votes in the last month and a half. Like, it's not even showing up to work. If you don't show up to work, Spence, for 2 months, man, you better have some good FMLA paperwork or something, man. And I guess he does, but at this point, just step aside. And the same thing happened to Lindsey Graham. Just step aside. And you know, his seat was just filled by his sister. They didn't have a special election. Just throw a sister in there.
I wanted to talk about this. I was waiting to talk about that with you on the podcast. How is that even possible? I
don't know. I really don't, bro. Like, I don't know how that's the procedure or how there's not a better solution for that.
And how they and I want to give you your time back, but you remember when Biden stepped down as a Democratic candidate, everyone was so pissed about the fact that there was no, primaries to find out who was going to replace him. That was just Kamala, and people were pissed about that.
Yeah.
You can be a senator and die, and they can just put your sister in, who's never. I don't think she has any political experience, does she?
I don't believe so either. Hold on. Under South Carolina law, when a U.S. Senate seat becomes vacant, the governor appoints a temporary replacement. So the governor appointed his sister.
There's no qualification restrictions on that.
She had no prior elected political experience. And, they're just saying the governor was legally entitled to appoint whoever he wants. So she wasn't
Trump's
given the
like,
seat
all right,
permanently. Voters will decide in the special election.
Ivanka, you got this.
But I think I actually listened to a really good, interesting Times podcast today about how the old are just waging war on the young, and I think that's a very like extreme way to put it. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of truth to the statement. And boomers are not leaving their homes, and they're living and sitting on the most valuable real estate in the United States, and they're not going anywhere for any time soon. And because interest rates are even higher, they're not going to go mortgage somewhere else or move somewhere else or downsize. They're not divesting their assets to their children to start businesses or do things. They're hoarding wealth. And all the while our politicians in Washington are hoarding their power and holding on to their power well beyond their time, well beyond their ability to actually do their jobs and function and run the fucking country like they're supposed to do. And at the end of the day, I think when you're old, you operate like on memory and nostalgia, and you think of, how great things were. You're not operating on hope. You're not looking forward 30, 40 years to the future because you're going to be dead. Like, we need to be governed by people who have some stake and some skin in the game in the future for the next 30, 40 years, as we're dealing with these existential threats from climate change, from the assault on truth and facts, just basic science and fucking intelligence. Um, they're dividing us on all these identity lines and just doing everything they can to just hold on to power. Um, but I do think Mitch McConnell needs to step aside. Mitch, all due disrespect to you and your old ass, just hang him up, man.
I mean, you talk about like going to war with like the old, going to war with like the youth, bro. Like, have you looked at like like someone had posted like a picture a few years ago of like how much it costs to go to college. Back, someone was a part-time teller at a bank. They could afford college and rent.
Yeah, back in 1940.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm saying like the generations before us have done such a good job of getting everything at an affordable level and then jacking the price on everything to where you can't afford anything now.
Yeah.
All the things that they
Well,
were able
even
to do. Grandpa used to be able to have two families on one job. One
yeah,
family
he had a
here, one
mistress.
family over here,
Yeah.
on one job. Now you got a dual income household, no kids, and you still don't really have that kind of disposable money.
Well, you even look at our recent policies, and I remember talking to you in the middle of COVID when you were like, every time in history where we've printed $1 trillion, it's caused inflation,
Mm-hmm.
and we're still dealing with a lot of the post-inflation from COVID, and now Trump's war is throwing way more into the mix and causing way worse problems. But my other point was, even just this big beautiful bill act that was just passed by the Trump and his fucking cronies cut SNAP benefits for starving fucking children.
Mm-hmm.
All the while, they gave tax breaks to elderly people. So people on Medicaid, people on Social Security got massive tax breaks out of that bill. So you're giving all these tax breaks and benefits to all these old people by taking the money literally from hungry children. So it's like there's this juxtaposition there that makes absolutely no sense to me. Like,
Well, the only thing,
who does government serve? And it's clearly just serving the old people. And it's also because the electorate and people who vote are largely older people. The sooner we can get TOEF and all our younger individuals engaged and getting your butt out to vote, every election cycle and paying attention to this stuff, the better off you're all going to be. Like, you can't opt out of a system and say this isn't working for me if you're not even participating in it. Like, you're not trying.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think that the tax breaks for the elderly people isn't necessarily the problem. I feel like there should be a way to pay both. We have enough money as a country to where old people can be all right, and so can kids eat. You know what I
So,
mean?
but it gave old people that didn't need the tax breaks a tax break, though, is the problem. And the
I
people that
don't.
need help, like starving kids, like kids in poverty,
You
didn't
should be able to
are
do both, though.
taking food out of their mouth. I don't disagree with you, but I think we need to be practical and smart. And if there's wealthy people in this country who should be paying taxes
Hmm.
and are sitting on huge asset portfolios and sitting on real estate portfolios, they shouldn't be getting tax breaks. We
But you
don't need to give those people tax breaks.
said
They
it's
should
people
be
on
paying the fucking
Medicaid and Social
taxes.
Security, right?
Because at the same time, all those young people paying into FICO every fucking 2 weeks, like you and me, we're
Mhm.
paying their social security checks every 2 weeks. So it's a social system. And I don't think we should be giving those older people tax breaks.
I don't
No.
think that every person in their 60s is like a millionaire. Hopefully, when you get to that age,
I agree with you, and I feel like there should be a cutoff point. So, say if your net worth is less than $100,000, then maybe you're exempt from some of these taxes. But if your net worth is over $100,000, then you're gonna fucking pay them.
I think the goal
There
is
should be
supposed to
some
be
line,
like,
like
I think the goal is supposed to be like people our age that are paying into the stuff. We're supposed to see um, we're supposed to see those benefits that we're watching the older people get now when we get to that age. So I'm not necessarily against taking it from them, but how much is the war in how much is this war in Iran costing? You know what I mean? How much is putting on
132
military?
billion, I think, is
Right.
what they actually reported as the number, but it's
All
probably
these
2-3 times that.
there's a lot of other places that the money is that could be where this is coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you know, I think there's a narrative that's trying to make us feel like we live in a world of scarcity, and we
Yes.
really live in a world of abundance.
Yes.
And we need to look for the politicians, and we need to look for the leaders that are going to speak to that abundance and find a way to bring that abundance to the masses and to the actual group of people, to lift people out of poverty, to help people, work their way into the middle class, help the middle class work their way into the upper class. And, that's how capitalism is going to sustain itself. Because this, where we are right now is not sustainable.
Absolutely. Real quick with the Mitch McConnell thing, did you guys see that somebody had photoshopped? You guys saw that Kyle Shanahan got in a big terrible car accident and fucked himself up. Somebody photoshopped his face on Mitch McConnell
Oh my God.
in the
Ah,
hospital,
Bro, the
and
dude,
the news channels didn't verify it and ran that paper or that picture.
wow.
Picture of him next to Mitch McConnell's wife in that fucking plaid shirt in the hospital bed.
That
They put,
must be like
they
the
put Kyle Shanahan.
newspapers using AI or something.
Brother, the news channels, someone posted it online in the news channels. It was on all the news channels.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
wow. That's what we're gonna get caught with that on the video you showed. I guarantee that shit wasn't real.
The Tyga? Oh no, the national anthem.
National anthem.
National anthem. Yeah.
Your questions, Kyle?
Yes, sir. Number one question of the week this week is: you find a wallet that has $25,000 in it, but no ID. What do you do?
Shit, throw that bitch out and take the money.
Where do I find it at?
On a sidewalk.
Oh, that's just mine. What do you mean? There's
Finders
no ID
keepers.
on the sidewalk. There's no way I can return that to its rightful owner.
And there's no ID? Exactly.
Let me ask you
All
this
right.
question. Let me
Go ahead.
real quick. I want to know this because I was talking to someone about this not too long ago. Kyle, you made me think about this. I want Matt you to answer this first. You go into a hotel room and open the safe for the hotel to put your belongings in it and find $25,000 in cash.
Ooh.
I mean, you probably call the front desk.
Would you?
Tell them I would report it lost and found. Because in a hotel, I think if you report it as lost and found or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then 30 days, if nobody claims it, you get to legally keep it.
Isn't the hotel going to keep it?
No, the person who claims it at the lost and found gets to keep it.
I think that they would keep it if they.
That's what I would think too.
Definitely.
Yeah, we found the owner.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I turned
If
to
I
MacBook
find
when I worked at the
$25K
Radisson.
anywhere, I'm keeping it.
I turned a
Honestly, that
MacBook in, and I turned it into lost and found. Like I said, whatever, 30 days. They were like, you get to have it. You take it home. And then I called Apple, and they fucking reset it with me over the phone, and I had a new
wow.
MacBook. I
Is
told
that
Apple the story.
though?
I possibly, but if you were a guest, even, I'm sure it's the same policy. I could say, hey, I don't know. Maybe some hotels will do it that way. But Kyle, you were saying, Kyle said, I'll take that shit and not tell nobody.
Yeah, I'll take that shit. I'm not telling anybody. The big thing, I feel like we all would, especially on the street, obviously. But my biggest question is, what are you doing with that 25K? Like how much are you immediately taking to the casino? How much
Shit,
are you
cocaine and strippers.
investing? I mean, I'm at least taking $1,000 to the
Well,
casino.
Spencer's like, I'm putting that shit on my FanDuel right away.
No, nigga, I have
This-
student loans. I have student loans.
Yeah, but in 6 months with a CD, you could pay that off tenfold.
I have, if I find $25,000 in cash,
put it in a CD,
brother.
Put it in something.
CDs
Smart
make like
investment.
2%, bro. That ain't gonna make.
I mean, okay,
shit.
but okay, how much better? Okay, 2% better in 6 months. Your interest ain't going up that much in 6 months. Keep
Shit,
making
I'll
your monthly payments.
buy some
and then in
Apple
6
stock
months,
or
you got
something.
that much more. Yeah,
At
I
25
mean, I'm saying smarter investments, but like if you're just gonna turn it in, like do something other than just give it right back to student loans. Double that
No,
shit.
white people are supposed to be responsible with their money. What? They want me to go buy chains.
I mean, actually,
No, I
paying
don't.
down debt
I
is
want you
actually
to
a
make
good thing.
a
Like
proper
right away,
investment.
paying down your highest interest debt is always a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I am probably gonna pay my car off first, so that I then have as much value as possible on a depreciating asset, and then I'm going to put the rest of that toward my student loans, and I still will not be debt free. So the
Yeah.
idea of going to the fucking casino with it, fuck you.
You'll get there, bro.
Yeah.
All right, next fucking.
Just gotta sell some more phones.
I mean, I'm not doing bad at all, but you know what I mean? That's what, going back to the fucking what old people did versus what we do now.
Yeah.
Operating inside of debt is part of being 28.
Yeah.
Oh, way to be a good content creator there, dude. Good job.
I think it's very relatable. I think a lot of people around our age going to have the same shit.
Yeah, I know it's relatable. It's not fun.
So okay, fine, Kyle. Hey, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy fucking 3 gold chains. I'm gonna get in a fight with my girl because I invited 4 prostitutes over, 3 strippers. I had a tiger in the living room. Is that what you want from me?
Maybe you could get
Thank
what's
you.
Maybe you
God.
could get Starface to come play at your party.
Right, I have tiger with a tiger.
Yeah, Starface only costs $1,000. So
Yeah, right. What's he run for show?
All right. Next
Fucking
question.
clown.
What A-list celebrity would you trust to watch your kids besides Tyga?
You think Tyga's an A-list celebrity?
No. We were just talking about it. It's a good, easy callback.
I want Anne Hathaway to watch my kids. Mainly so I can watch Anne Hathaway through the nanny cam. Anyways. I'm just playing. I do think that would be a good pick, though.
No, that is a great pick.
I'm trying to think, bro. J-Lo? I don't know. She A-list still.
I don't know. I don't know if he's A-list either. But mine is Jason Kelce.
Why?
Because he seems like fun, dude. Like I would come home and be able to be like, how were they? He'd be like, oh, they were fucking rabble rousers. And I'd be like, all right, let's fucking crack a Bud Light and talk about.
You just want to hang out with
talk about, yeah, I do. Yeah, Jason.
Why did you say
Travis.
that, bro? Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they said hang out.
But he's a good dad as is. Like, you know,
he seems
he's
pretty
a girl
cool.
Dad. Like
he sucks
was
on
like
TV, but he seems pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude to like hang with, or like, you know, like he'd be the babysitter that you'd like pull into the garage, have a cigar and a beer with after.
I hope ESPN didn't keep him and got rid of Ryan Clark, man. That's all I know.
I'm pretty sure they did.
This makes me mad.
I was gonna say Matthew McConaughey, but then I thought that'd be like leaving my baby with RFK.
All right.
Y'all see that video of Matthew McConaughey, or not Matthew McConaughey, with RFK talking about how he has no gag reflex?
Oh,
What?
dude. That guy's such a fucking oddball, man. That guy is crazy as shit.
When you were gone, I gave your kids liver and fermented beans and a raccoon penis I found on the side of the road. His immune
So
system
basically,
would be great.
what-
Don't touch him
what-
for 3 days.
You got a pretty good impression there, Spencer.
What he means is that he doesn't have a gag reflex because he's gagging all the time. Is basically what he's trying to get.
Oh, killing me, bro.
Wait, Matt,
All
did you say your celebrity, Matt? You said J-Lo.
Yeah. She can watch my kids any day.
Typical white man trying to make Mexicans do the work.
She's not
Puerto Rican.
Mexican.
She's not Mexican?
Yeah, she's
Puerto Rican.
Oh, talk about racially ambiguous. We live,
Boom,
by the
boom.
way.
Aunt would be
Put
pissed
this
at you
shit
right
in a
now,
short.
but she just miscategorized her.
Oh, Ant's probably about to send me a very bad text.
Oh, it's gonna be pissed.
He's about to uninvite me from Puerto Rico. He said Bad Bunny will never meet you now.
All right, I got 2 more questions for you guys.
No Bad Bunny para tu.
If aliens came down and we had to pick one dish from one specific nationality's cuisine to convince them not to kill us, what cuisine are we gonna pick? And Spencer, don't say Puerto Rican.
Fucking pizza, bro.
So you're going Italian pizza?
Pizza or lasagna, maybe, or
Pepperoni
something
pizza?
like that. Pepperoni and sausage and
Oh,
onions.
like what style pizza though? Like that's the important part.
Like Naples style, like the Big Allura. You got to go to Big Allura too in Royal Oak, Kyle. Best pizza in Michigan.
Okay, Big Allura.
Like,
all right.
Yep, Naples style, just like we do in Italy.
I'm gonna give you a real black ass answer here, Kyle.
Yeah,
ribs.
Some ribs, some soul food.
Ribs
It's not
and
a bad one too.
Cornbread.
Some collard greens.
Yeah, I mean you could throw in the side. Yeah, I was thinking ribs,
some
mac
baked
and
beans,
cheese,
some mac and
cornbread.
cheese.
That was something I thought of too. Yeah,
Honestly,
barbecue would be a good one.
I honestly believe offering them soul food is our best chance of surviving.
Be a good one. Either that or pasta. I agree.
I was
Pasta,
I was
pizza.
thinking fettuccine alfredo with chicken fritta with
I'm
like
scared.
the breaded
I'm scared
chicken.
of giving them. I'm scared of giving them.
What if they're like gluten free? They need to be gluten free or
too
something.
much dairy, bro. White people are really the only people that can have that much. Like Asians.
Yeah, but they're aliens, bro. They're aliens.
That's what I'm saying. They might not can be able to break that down, bro. Imagine.
Bro, they'll probably have like super stomachs.
They just combust from the dairy.
No, bro, imagine we get our first alien ambassador comes down to Earth, and we give them some pizza, mac and cheese, and fettuccine, and they
be farting
and die.
Like you killed our
They
ambassador.
killed our ambassador.
I guess on the same note, we should away from our lettuce.
It's like, would you rather? I was gonna say, would you rather give him a salad with cyclosporiasis?
Hey, I'm not trying to be racist, Spencer, but maybe we hold off the collard greens on this one.
I didn't say collard greens. I said ribs.
I know.
Collard greens are cooked
saying.
though. The collard greens are fine. You cook them.
Oh yeah, that's true. They're cooked.
I said ribs and cakey cornbread. That's what it is.
That's it. That's not enough. I mean,
either that or a fucking glizzy. Maybe get him a Chicago dog.
Matt got the first alien ambassador out here trying to suck dick. They gonna be like, oh, the glizzy gobbler.
Well, see, you put it in the bun there. You see,
your leader gay.
They gonna be, hey yo, on the alien.
Oh, you guys are fucking stupid, bro.
He's hitting the pause on the alien ambassador.
Time out.
Wow.
God, I don't know how we follow this one up, to be honest. All right. I'll just go right into it.
Kyle, whenever you have it's always a good one when he starts with if aliens came down from Earth.
So you know it's gonna be a good question. All right, top 3 fictional characters that you would like to accompany you in a zombie apocalypse. Fictional characters.
Daryl Dixon.
All right.
Blade.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like we did this one before, didn't we?
Not this
we've
one.
done many zombie apocalypse things, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
not
Fictional
this.
characters.
Yeah, bro.
Said Daryl
Blade,
Dixon, Blade.
Daryl Dixon, and wait, any fictional character?
Any
What was
fictional
Woody
character. There
Harrelson's
we
character
go.
from?
Goku.
Okay, that's a great answer.
What was Woody Harrelson's character from
Zombieland.
fucking Zombieland? I would
I
get
don't remember
him.
his name.
I would get the
Was he
fucking.
Texas or he had a yeah.
I
They were
would
all
get the Night
nicknames.
King from Game of Thrones
Oh
to
shit.
fight against the zombies because he
Okay.
could just fucking like turn them back to life or whatever. And then, fuck, who would be the third trio? I'm trying to think, bro. It's got to be somebody like badass, bro, like Superman or somebody, man. Probably Superman.
That's what I did too. I did the
Great
same
answer.
thing. I built up to Goku. I was like, I almost said Superman. And I was like, wait, let me get Goku.
All right, yeah.
Bomb woman.
We all have very similar brains. For a second, I started going with Walking Dead characters, and since I thought of the question, I was like, wait, don't do that. And I went Iron Man, Rick, and Deadpool.
He said
Rick from Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Oh, Rick from Rick and Morty. That's a good
pickle, Rick.
Yeah. Sorry, not Not
You
Rick
have
from.
invent
I
some
should have said
shit.
that. Yeah, exactly. He can hit us with a portal gun. He can give me some like knife arms, like, and I can just start, like scything through people. I also thought honorable mention, John Bernthal as Punisher. Like he could just punch the faces of zombies in, and I also feel like he could get bit and still like fucking find a way to like, I don't know, beat the virus because he's just a beast.
Hey, we got Dusty from the chat. He said, I feel like this question, you can't pick any character that's already in a zombie situation. So we all have to pick one more person then. No Daryl, no Rick. Or no. Kyle, you said Rick.
I'm good.
40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, you and I got to each pick one more person. Bro, I'm going to take fucking Hermione from Harry Potter.
Ooh, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Yeah, she had a bag that had fucking everything in it, and I'm probably gonna need somebody to turn fucking like pieces of wood into food and water. So
true.
I think I would take like Wolverine or Cyclops or one of the X-Men. Probably Cyclops because he could just zap all those motherfuckers.
But Wolverine has that like regenerative ability where like if you're talking like I said what I said, like Wolverine is actually the person that would get bit by a zombie and be like, my blood's too good for this. Like,
but Wolverine can get like they can get up on him. But Cyclops, you can just take his fucking eyeballs off and just fucking zap him from 100 feet away.
That's true.
But if you get surrounded, he also can't help you without zapping you.
I mean, that's like casualties of war, man. Just get away from. Don't get into the eye's vision.
You know that Superman can do the same shit with his eyes, though.
I mean, then I'll have a double-edged sword.
Just go
watch each other's back and just be fucking laser beams, bitch.
Whoever your other one was, you guys are just gonna be laying down in the grass. Right. Like, all right, you guys clear?
Like, chill out, guys.
That's kind of how I feel about just picking Iron Man. I'm like, he could take out every wave with just one
blast.
Yeah.
See, the Iron Man one is good because he might be able to fucking reverse the curse at some point.
He can reverse the curse, and if he gets bit, he's getting bit on the suit. RDJ actually ain't getting hit.
That's true.
Right.
Cool.
I got one more unless we trying to end. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. I do have one more. It was an honorable mention question.
Okay. One more.
What do you guys think is the most overrated fast food chain in America?
Overrated.
Early answer, Taco Bell.
Okay. I had
I
the
think
same
they're
answer, not
rated pretty
because it's
low, though, aren't
bad.
they?
No, Taco Bell's way too
No.
popular. They're so
That's
popular. And Taco Bell, to me, bro, they're like,
It's
when
garbage, bro.
I've said this before, but when you imagine Taco Bell, when you're like, I'm really in the mood for Taco Bell, and then you go buy it and take that first bite, you think it lives up to what you're thinking?
Never. Not a once.
That's my point. That's my point.
And you know what's really so
Okay.
sad too is there's so many like thousands of nice little taquerias all across fucking America where
Mhm.
you get a really good fucking taco
Mhm.
and people still go to Taco Bell. It's a shame, bro.
Mhm.
My answer, bro.
Stupid ass gringos.
So similar reasoning, but yeah, mine is honestly like I never want Taco Bell. I am, and it's not like it's kind of like a Denny's or a Shoney's or like a Coney Island. Like you don't want it, you end up at a Denny's. You end up there because it's the only option open, or because it's the only thing that like is in the area that
I'm not
you're
gonna
in.
sit here and let you just fucking slander Denny's like this.
Denny's,
Yeah, Denny's is
Denny's
great,
in
bro.
the
Why you
mid.
hating on Denny's?
Denny's in the wow. Denny's in this area in Detroit, it's ass. I've never had like great. I took Spencer to Denny's out here, and
Yeah.
it was.
I feel like I enjoyed it. I feel like I had a good time.
I mean, it was not bad, but like you don't. We couldn't figure out where to go, so what did we do? We ended up at Denny's. That's what I mean. That's what I think Taco Bell is. You end up at a Taco Bell.
You know what I'm gonna say is
Like
the
you're
most
like, I have
overrated?
to be here. It's our only choice.
Fucking Raising Cane's.
Yep.
Raising Cane's is garbage, bro.
Raising Cane's
garbage.
I don't know why anyone likes that shit.
I think they are made by their sauce. Their
sauce
sauce
is
is
good, yeah.
Bro,
the
it's like
only
mayonnaise,
reason
bro. Your white
the
ass
chicken
would
isn't
your
chicken
white ass would
isn't
like that shit,
bad.
bro.
There's no difference. There's no difference between that and Chick-fil-A, bro. They're both made by their sauce.
But Chick-fil-A gives you options for sauce, and Raising Cane's only has that fucking mayo, bro. Get that shit out of here, man.
Bro,
I
it's
want
good. It's
buffalo.
barbecue
I
mayo.
want
It's good.
barbecue. I want sweet and spicy sriracha. I want all the options that Chick-fil-A gives me. And Raising
Bro,
Cane's doesn't have like any vegetables, bro. Like a whole meal is just brown shit. It's chicken tenders, fucking Texas toast, and fries. Like,
Yo, but
here's
that
a whole
Texas
bunch of
toast
fucking
slaps.
man. This shit's garbage, bro. Raising Cane's sucks. They just opened one here in Kalamazoo. I hope it fails. That way somebody else can open something better where it is.
Open up a Popeyes or something.
Popeyes sucks too. Don't even get me started on them.
Their service.
Anyway,
their food
we
is
got
amazing.
Dusty said, I'm taking Mary Poppins, Elmo, and Kratos for the zombie apocalypse.
Motherfucker said Mary Poppins.
Elmo and Kratos.
So Mary Poppins and Elmo
gonna
are
do,
all
bro?
the positive vibes. All Kratos just does everything.
They're right.
He said, I'm gonna unsubscribe with that Raising Cane slander.
God damn it, Matt.
Hey,
every
you know
subscriber we
what?
can
We'll
get.
take all the fallout I can get. There's somebody out there that's gonna fucking be on my side too. But I'm sorry, bro, Dusty. If you're a fan, no disrespect to you.
Just Raising Canes.
Just Raising Canes.
I think that they are a bottom tier chicken place, but I don't think that they're as bad as you do because I like the sauce.
Yeah. I see. I don't like the sauce, and I think that's what does it. Just makes them just dead to me.
Well, yeah. If you don't like the sauce and that's the only thing, then yeah, you're cooked.
Chick-fil-A is definitely a notch above to me because I can eat that without the sauce. Like I can eat a 12-piece Chick-fil-A nugget with no sauce. Bro.
I think
it's so
it's
good.
Much better with the sauce, but I agree.
They're moist. They're delicious.
And I just love Chick-fil-A because they use your name. They say my pleasure, bro. Like whatever drugs they're feeding their people, like I want some of those because maybe it's just Jesus that they hire people that are followers of believers in God.
and
Matt
white people. Yeah.
Matt apparently got around a little bit of money and fucking he lost himself, bro. He go to countries with brown people and fucking look at the peasants. Then he can go to Chick-fil-A and be like, "Yes, that is. Thank you, sir.
Like,
yes.
These are my people." So respectful.
Upside, hey, we're changing Matt's name, bro. He's no longer Motion Matt. This motherfucker is Your Majesty. Your Majesty,
No,
Matt.
bro, ain't that
Majesty
serious.
Matt.
King Matt, bitch. You better say it right.
King Matt.
Oh.
Ooh, Toast's gonna be mad about that one.
All right, y'all. That is all the time that we've got tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, everybody.
If you are enjoying our content and want us to keep making it, tell somebody in your life to tune in to Late Entry. Send them a link, send them a text, pop up at their house or turn that shit on their TV. They wake up in the morning and see my fucking beautiful face, his beautiful face, and his beautiful face.
Please, we're starving. We need it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Kyle and I trying to live like Matt over here. We want to be the three Your Highnesses. And on that note, Late Entry, we out.